it's about time for us to check in with the NFL. NFL Now. I've been willing to bet it's going to be an update on the draft. Let's find out. Here it is.
I'm Ryan Radke with NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. Quarterback and offense ruled night one of the NFL draft. A record-tying 6 quarterbacks were taken in the first round. Caleb Williams went number 1 overall to Chicago, with Jaden Daniels going second to Washington, and the Patriots taking Drake May at 3. The Atlanta Falcons had the most surprising pick, taking Michael Penix at number 8. The Vikings took J.J. McCarthy at 10, and Bo Nix was selected 12th by Denver. 7 wide receivers, 9 offensive linemen, and 1 tight end came off the board, making it a record 23 offensive players selected in the first round, including each of the first 14 picks, also a first-round record. 9 defensive players were taken on night 1, led by Leatu Latu, who was taken by the Indianapolis Colts at 15. The first defensive back didn't come off the board until Quinyon Mitchell went to Philadelphia at 22. He was one of just 3 DBs selected. Night 2 of the NFL Draft kicks off tonight in Detroit. The Buffalo Bills are on the clock with pick 33. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at getethos.com. That's getethos.com.
It's time for the 2024 NFL Draft. NFLshop.com has everything you need to welcome the newest class of rookies with the largest assortment of officially licensed draft gear for all 32 teams. Shop official New Era draft caps, draft t-shirts, jerseys, and more. Get ready to rep the newest members of your team for the 2024 season with an unbeatable selection of gear to showcase your team pride and style. To shop now, go to NFLshop.com.
Have you checked out our website, KXORadio.com? News and information you can use, KXORadio.com. And, of course, follow us on Facebook, KXO Radio Imperial Valley. Like us, follow us. We're on Facebook. And it is 7:30 on this Friday morning, heading into the weekend. Got your birthdays today, the April 26th birthdays. Got some good ones, too. Actress, comedian, Carol Burnett is 91 years old today. I would say more comedian than anything. Guitarist, songwriter Dwayne Eddy, pure guitar. He was 86 today. Maurice Williams of Maurice Williams and the Zodiacs. He is 86 today. Say a little bit longer. The originals that did that. Giancarlo Esposito, he was in Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad. He is 66 today. Drummer Roger Taylor of the Duran Duran is 64. Joan Chen of Twin Peaks, 63. Chris Mars of The Replacements, I think they just had one hit, is 63. Michael Damian is 62. Jet Li, the karate guy, he is 61. Jim Stafford of A Train is 60. Actor-comedian Kevin James, funny guy. Paul Blart, the Mall Cop, also in The King of Queens and a whole bunch of other stuff. He's 59. Jeff Huskins of Little Texas is 58. We have, who else do we have? T-Boz of TLC. 54 today. Chandrella Avery of Napoleon Dynamite, a funny movie, kind of strange but funny. 53 years old today, Chandrella is. We have Jane DeMarcus of Rascal Flatts is 53. Jason Earls of Hannah Montana, 47. I don't remember him. And I used to watch that a lot. I had kids in my house. Tom Welling of Smallville is 47. Pablo Schreiber of Orange is the New Black and in Weeds, he's 46. Jordana Brewster, the Fast and the Furious, 44. We have actor Channing Tatum, Magic Mike, and Step Up, 44 today. And that's it. That's the big shot birthdays. We got some local people coming up.
For over a century, local broadcasting has evolved with the needs of the community. We move past the stigmas of opinion journalism and bring the most relevant news online, on air, and on the go. You have trusted us with your news, sports, weather, and entertainment. Trust us to keep moving with you. Text radio to 52886 And tell Congress local broadcasting is here to stay.
Happy birthdays this morning going out to Claire C.C. Wells, Rebecca Sanchez, Isabella Rose Amaya, Jesus Estrada, Raul Morquecho, Emily Moreno, Jonathan Johnson, Jorge Elias, Irma Arajo, Maria Guzman, and Richard Gutierrez. Happy birthday to each and every one.
Tuning into the baseball game, monitoring the incoming storm, catching your favorite talk show. These are just a few of the reasons more than 80 million Americans depend on AM radio each month. And did you know AM radio is the backbone of the emergency alert system, keeping us safe in dangerous times? It's reliable, free, and public safety depends on it. Text AM to 52886 and tell Congress we need AM radio in cars. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And it is time to jump right into it. We've got a bunch of news and the other information. Right now, it's the World and California News headlines brought to you by Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991.
CBS News Brief. Donald Trump's attorneys take their turn questioning one of the former president's former friends at his criminal hush money trial in New York today. CBS's Robert Costa is at the courthouse.
Former National Enquirer publisher David Pecker continues to be put forward by the prosecution in this historic New York criminal case as a key witness, testifying again about the alleged catch and kill scheme behind the scenes during the 2016 presidential race.
Students at Ohio State University among the latest to protest over college ties to companies that do business with Israel. Dozens of students at Purdue and Emory led away in handcuffs as well. Former USC running back Reggie Bush has been reunited with his Heisman Trophy 14 years after the NCAA accused him of taking improper payments. He spoke exclusively with CBS Mornings.
I think through the ups and the downs for so many years, I've cried over it. I have.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
This is Sarah Griffin with the Imperial Valley Food Bank. Food has the power to fuel communities, especially for those struggling to find their next meal. As the main distribution center of donated food in Imperial County, we store, rescue, and purchase food in bulk to serve 25,000 people each month at over 30 locations. Join the fight against hunger and food insecurity in the Imperial Valley by donating online today at www.ivfoodbank.org.
California headline news. Governor Gavin Newsom reacting to a New York appellate court overturning producer Harvey Weinstein's sex crimes conviction.
Let's just make something crystal clear. Harvey Weinstein's a stone-cold predator. He's a rapist.
Newsom's wife among the women in Los Angeles who testified that Weinstein sexually assaulted them. The New York court ruling the judge in his trial wrongfully allowed testimony about allegations that didn't result in charges. A crash in Pleasanton leaves 4 people dead, 2 children and their parents. Local school officials say the kids were students there.
It's somber. I think whenever anything like this happens and it impacts the entire family, it's tragic. I don't know how else to put it.
Patrick Gannon with the Pleasanton School District. The family's electric car reportedly caught fire after the crash, then reignited when investigators cleared the scene. Big fire on the Oceanside Pier in San Diego. Flames engulfing an empty building. It used to be a Ruby's Diner. Gas prices holding steady at $5.40 a gallon, down a nickel from last week. Jeff Scott, California News.
And your World and California News headlines are brought to you this morning by the Imperial Valley Food Bank. Fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991. Become a hunger warrior. Contact the Imperial Valley Food Bank, 760-370-0966.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
And we are now ready for page one of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors in the Brawley Auto Center at Highway 86 and Julia Drive and at the Imperial Valley Mall. State cracks it down on fentanyl. Governor Newsom has announced success of the state's counter-narcotics operation. The operation is underway in San Diego County and all along the border. In the last week, the operation is responsible for the seizure of over 1.1 million fentanyl pills and 525 pounds of methamphetamine. Much of the seizures are the result of Operation Apollo. Operation involves state, local, and federal law enforcement partners working together to crack down on the narcotics. Imperial County Farm Bureau's 71st Annual Scholarship Barbecue is today. This year, it is being held at the Imperial Valley Food Bank, 486 West Ayton Road in Imperial. It'll be a drive-through pickup. Net proceeds go directly to the Imperial County Farm Bureau Scholarship Program for local students preparing for agriculture-related careers. Contact the Imperial County Farm Bureau for ticket information, but keep in mind, it's going on today. We'll have more in just a minute.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires guaranteed. Now we're talking Michelin, Pirelli, Dunlop, Bridgestone, Continental, and more. See a Quick Lane service advisor and get the best price guaranteed. Remember, Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and they're conveniently located in the Brawley Auto Center, at the Imperial Valley Mall, at El Centro Motors, and their new mobile service van comes to you with no added charge.
And Pioneers Museum presenting a Friday night lecture. It is tonight at Pioneers Museum, and it looks to be a good one. Special guest this week will be Jacques-Andre Estelle. Estelle has literally been around the world a few times. Attendees will learn more about the center of the world from the museum founder himself. Estelle is a prominent figure for a long list of accomplishments, including his contributions to the field of urban planning and development. He founded the town of Felicity, which he envisioned as the center for art, culture, and the world. Estelle is known for his work in the public sector, having served as mayor of Felicity as well as chairman of a Commonwealth of Massachusetts Commission. He is a former Marine Corps aviator and has a significant figure in the development of skydiving, parachuting in the United States, and much more. The Friday night lecture at Pioneers Museum is free to the public. Light refreshments will be provided. The event begins at 6:30 this evening. County supervisors to host a public hearing. It'll be held Tuesday during the regular Board of Supervisors meeting. The hearing will be to discuss the amendment of the county's existing CDBG standard agreement. The goal is to address an unexpected cost increase in the Nyland Sanitary District Facility project. County had been awarded a CDBG grant of $3 million. Project cost is $4.5 million. That's it. That's page one of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
Demand for lithium is skyrocketing, and Imperial Valley is home to one of the largest lithium deposits in the world. While this presents an opportunity for new local jobs and businesses, there are also risks. Local lithium projects can consume tens of millions of gallons of water each year, and without appropriate measures, can also expose families to dangerous chemicals and hazardous waste. Imperial Valley's lithium economy must not come at the cost of our water and health. Proposed lithium projects must keep local families informed and commit to maximum community protections. Join us in demanding responsible lithium development. For more information, visit us at ccbhealth.org.
And it is page 2 of the local news, brought to you by Burgers and Beer, serving the best burgers in town with daily lunch specials Monday through Friday and happy hour, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. every day.
IB Resource Management Agency and CR&R are hosting a free community cleanup. The event is being held in Heber tomorrow from 8 a.m. until 12 noon. Collection site will be at 1184 Rockwood Avenue. Items that will be accepted include tires, appliances, e-waste, batteries, oil, gasoline, fluorescent bulbs, used oil filters, and CRV items. Compensation will not be given for CRV material. Paint, however, will not be accepted. A Tdap vaccine clinic will be held in May. El Centro Elementary School District announced the clinic. It'll be set up at Wilson Junior High School from 3 to 6 p.m. on Wednesday, May 8th. A parent or guardian must be present, and they are asked to bring their child's immunization card and proof of insurance. Tdap vaccine is required for 7th grade entry. Required pre-registration is available. Call 760-604-0490 for more information. A men's march against violence. It is the Assure Helpline Center's annual event, Walk a Mile in Her Shoes. It'll be held, it's being held today at Buckland Park, starting at 4 o'clock this afternoon. During the event, men will march wearing high heels. Contact the Assure Helpline to request a pair of heels if you don't have any of your own. For more information, contact the center, 760-353-7878. We got your weather coming up next.
Did you know that Burgers and Beer has happy hour every day from 3 to 6? With specials on select appetizers, beer specials, and more. Ask about drink specials all day with $5 drinks like Margarita Monday, Tonic Tuesday, Wind Down Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday. Our weekday lunch specials include a soft drink from only $8 to $11. With tons of TVs, we've got you covered for any sport you want to watch. Burgers and Beer with 5 locations, proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Burgers and Beer for the best burger in town.
The high temperature yesterday, 81 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 59. Wind gusts overnight up to 36 miles per hour. National Weather Service says a weather system moving across the desert southwest today will result in enhanced wind as well as chances for showers, mainly across the higher terrain. Any rainfall amounts will remain very light. Temperatures will continue to run below normal today before a strong warming trend begins on Sunday and continues into early next week. Weather forecast calling for, a wind advisory in effect throughout the night. Sunny skies today, highs right near 79. West wind 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusting as high as 45 miles per hour. Tonight, clear skies, overnight lows around 60. West wind 25 to 30 miles per hour, gusting as high as 50 miles per hour. Saturday, sunny skies, highs right near 86. West wind 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusting as high as 30 miles per hour at times.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And I'm too quick for my own good. We're looking at 60 degrees right now, 57% the relative humidity. Winds have died down somewhat. Your local news and weather. Page 2 of the local news and the weather, brought to you by Burgers and Beer, the place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bring the family or meet your friends at Burgers and Beer. We got sports coming up. We do. It's on the way.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
And it is now time for sports. Sports brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best of care. The NFL draft underway, and it's in a break right now. The round one is all over. The second round picks up this afternoon. First overall pick was Caleb Williams, quarterback from USC. He went to the Bears. The rest of the top five, second pick was Jaden Daniels from LSU. He went to Washington. He's also a quarterback. The Patriots picked up another quarterback. Drake May of North Carolina went to the Patriots, a quarterback. The fourth pick was Marvin Harrison, Jr. of Ohio State. He went to the Cardinals. He's a wide receiver. Fifth round pick. The fifth pick was Joe Alt of Notre Dame, an offensive tackle. He went to the Chargers. The Raiders got the 13th pick. They chose Brock Bowers of Georgia. He is a tight end. And we'll see. The Chargers and the Raiders have other picks coming up, so it's worth sticking around for. In the NBA playoffs, it was the Magic over the Cavaliers, 121-83. Cleveland leads that series 2-1. 76ers beat the Knicks 125-114. The 76ers lead, New York leads that series, 2-1. So the 76ers are Philadelphia. Nuggets beat the Lakers 112-105. Denver leads that series 3-0. Lakers are on the verge of being swept. Got to win the next one. The Hockey League and the hockey playoff, Panthers beat the Lightning 5-3. Florida leads that series 3-0. Hurricanes beat the Islanders 3-2. Carolina leads that series 3-1. They could win their series, move on to the next round. Major League Baseball scoreboard: the Brewers beat the Pirates 7-5. Guardians over the Red Sox 6-4. Twins beat the White Sox 6-3. Phillies over the Reds, shut them out 5-0. Royals over the Blue Jays 2-1. That game only went 5 innings. It was a complete game. Cubs beat the Astros 3-1. Mariners over the Rangers 4-3. Rockies defeated the Padres 10-9, and the Dodgers beat the Nationals 2-1. Not good for the Padres. Great for the Dodgers. Athletics defeated the Yankees by a score of 3-1. We'll have more in just a minute.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
And in the world of golf, Junichiro Kazuma birdied his first 3 holes in a bogey-free round, 9 under 63 to take a 1-stroke lead today at the first round of the Live Series golf tournament in Adelaide, Australia. Frankie Capon, the third, fires a 58 at Corn Ferries Veritex Bank. And Grace Kim shot a 7 under 64 at Wilshire County Country Club, that's Los Angeles County, to take the first round lead Thursday in the LPGA's Tours JM Eagle LA Championship. And also in golf, Rory McIlroy's enjoying his first visit to New Orleans on and off the course. McIlroy and Shane Lowry shot an 11 under 61 in 4-ball play Thursday for a share of the first round, the lead in the Zurich Classic of New Orleans, PGA Tour's only team event. And in tennis, Rafael Nadal did not wait for the French Open. He decided to participate in Madrid. It was a good choice so far. Nadal couldn't learn much from his comfortable straight sets win over American teenager Darwin Blanche in the first round of the Madrid Open. Nadal cruised to a 6-1, 6-love victory over mistake-prone 16-year-old Blanche on Thursday. Nadal said he didn't test much of his body today. The 37-year-old, kind of a worn body, said he played a decent match, doing the things that he had to do to get it through. But at the same time, he played against a player making more mistakes than anything else. Billie Jean King Cup finals will take place over 9 days with a knockout round replacing the group stage. Our organizers, International Tennis Federation, said on Thursday. Tournament will kick off in Seville, Spain on November 12th and end on November 20th, with the last 2 days of the competition overlapping with the first 2 days of the Davis Cup finals taking place in Malaga. The ITF said in a statement the finals are taking place 1 week later in the season compared with previous years due to an extended WTA calendar. And the second retractable roof at Roland Garros will be inaugurated on the opening day of the French Open next month. Organizers said Thursday about the project planned for the Paris Olympics in mind when they put it up. And Brazil's all-time top scorer in both men's and women's soccer, Marta, will retire from internationals this year, the 38-year-old striker said. Marta, who has been playing in the United States with Orlando Pride since 2017, hopes to make her sixth appearance at the Olympics at this year's Games in Paris. Marta said if she goes to the Olympics, she will enjoy every moment because regardless of whether she goes to the Olympics or not, this is her last year with the national team. So there you go, Martha, getting ready to call it a career. That's it. That's a Sports World Roundup brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about the Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
And we are ready for your financial news and weather, brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company that protects you, your home, business, or construction site 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Dow Jones Industrial Average fell modestly this morning as Wall Street digested another key inflation report. Among the tech movers were Magnificent Seven players Alphabet and Microsoft, which surged on earnings reports on the stock market today. And Tesla stock skidded after U.S. regulators announced an investigation of the company's December autopilot recall. Dow Jones Industrial Average fell less than 0.1% in morning action. S&P 500 gained 0.6%. Tech-focused NASDAQ Composite moved up 1.3% after the opening bell. Early this morning, 10-year Treasury yield ticked lower to $4.67%. Further, oil prices rose 0.8% as West Texas Intermediate futures traded around $84.20 a barrel. We're going to take a look at your weather in just a minute.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
The high temperature yesterday, 81 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 59. Wind gusts overnight up to 36 miles per hour. National Weather Service says a weather system moving across the desert southwest today will result in enhanced wind as well as chances for showers, mainly across the higher terrain. Any rainfall amounts will remain very light. Temperatures will continue to run below normal today before a strong warming trend begins on Sunday and continues into early next week. Weather forecast calling for, a wind advisory in effect throughout the night. Sunny skies today, highs right near 79. West wind 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusting as high as 45 miles per hour. Tonight, clear skies, overnight lows around 60. West wind 25 to 30 miles per hour, gusting as high as 50 miles per hour. Saturday, sunny skies, highs right near 86. West wind 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusting as high as 30 miles per hour at times. And technically, the wind advisory is not in effect right now. It ended this morning. It is right now not very windy. It's still windy, but not very windy. The wind advisory will pick up this afternoon and continue throughout the night. Right now, we are looking at 60 degrees, 57% the relative humidity. The financial news and weather has been brought to you by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal Service, the only postal box service offering 24-hour-a-day, 365 days a year service. Southwest Postal at 4th and Heil in El Centro.
Throughout the year, we have Kxo AM 1230. This allows you the opportunity to have some great fun and a chance to win some nice prizes. In order to allow as many people as possible a chance to win, we've established a few ground rules for on-air contests. Number 1, you must be 18 years of age or older to win. Number 2, only one winner per family per contest in any 4-week period. And number 3, copies of any of the rules and conditions for specific contests will be available at the KXO studios. It's just that simple. So good luck, have fun, and keep listening to KXO AM 1230.
And it is 8 o'clock at KXO El Centro, California.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm Steve Kafin. Another day on the stand for the first witness to testify at Donald Trump's criminal hush money trial, David Pecker, former publisher of the National Enquirer. CBS's Errol Barnett is in New York.
Cross-examination continues today, and when Donald Trump's legal team was able to pepper Pecker with questions, they poked holes in his memory. They said, you've also done this for Democrats, people like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Ari Emanuel, and you've been inconsistent with some of your stories when you speak to federal investigators.
Arrests last night at Ohio State University. One of many campus scenes of pro-Palestinian protests. Greg Lukianoff, head of a group that advocates for free speech, says many colleges laid the groundwork for the current round of conflict.
Campuses should be citadels to self-reflection, asking, do I really understand this? Would I benefit from talking to someone that I disagree with? Universities, particularly elite universities, have gotten really bad at doing this.
Overseas, a pro-Palestinian protest sparked by all the action in the U.S. has now hit a prominent Paris university. Secretary of State Blinken says when he spoke with China's president today, he raised concerns about China's support for Russia's military in the war in Ukraine.
I reiterated our serious concern about the PRC providing components that are powering Russia's brutal war of aggression against Ukraine. China is the top supplier of machine tools, microelectronics, nitrocellulose, which is critical to making munitions, and rocket propellants.
Federal regulators have opened an investigation into a Tesla recall that looked to get drivers to pay better attention when their vehicles are on autopilot. Jeff Gilbert has more from affiliate WWJ Detroit.
There have been crashes involving Tesla's autopilot even after software updates that were supposed to force drivers to pay attention. But owners have to opt into the update
and can reverse it. The government questioning whether this actually remedied the problem.
And the government's latest inflation report shows a fractional rise in prices, same as the month before. Business analyst Jill Schlesinger.
This report, along with the GDP report released yesterday, is likely to put the Federal Reserve on hold when it meets next week. Although the economy showed signs of slowing down in the first 3 months of the year, inflation remains a problem.
Pfizer says it's received U.S. approval for a gene therapy against a form of hemophilia, the inherited and rare blood clotting disorder. Checking Wall Street, right now it's a bounce back day for stocks. The Dow is up 139, the S&P is up 59. This is CBS News.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds, which could be life-changing. I mean, you could put that money towards that zero-turn lawnmower you've always wanted. And after using its edge-shaping technology to meticulously sculpt the face of the Mona Lisa into your grass, you'll become the undisputed king of Saturday morning lawn care, leading your neighbor and sworn enemy Gary to question his place in the delicate neighborhood ecosystem. And it's all because you could save money switching at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
Hey, what are you doing up on the step stool?
About to clean these light fixtures. The whole family's coming over. And if there's even a speck of dust in the house, my abuela will find it.
Here, I got a Swiffer duster to help with that.
A Swiffer what?
A Swiffer duster. It has this cool extendable handle that reaches 6 feet to get high and low, with fluffy dusters that easily trap and lock dust.
So, no more step stool?
No more step stool.
Easily trap and lock dust from hard-to-reach places with the Swiffer duster. Love it or your money back.
Pet owners, it seems, are facing a growing problem.
The nation doesn't have enough veterinarians. The high cost of vet school isn't helping. Most vets are graduating with as much as $180,000 in student loans. These pet owners live in San Diego.
It's kind of hard to get into a vet office right now. They all have like 30-day waiting periods.
Taking care of your pets, they're like taking care of your children. So the more vets, the more options we have.
According to a recent study, there could be 15,000 fewer vets than needed nationwide by the year 2030. Jim Crisula, CBS News.
NBA star Joel Embiid has been seeing a doctor now that he's been diagnosed with Bell's palsy, a form of facial paralysis. He says he first noticed it before the playoffs started a few weeks ago. The 76ers center says he's had headaches, blurred vision, and dry eyes. He has no timetable for recovery. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
It's our favorite leaf filter trusted pro, Matt. Matt, come in.
Hi, Mrs. Sparks. You wanted me to stop by? Is everything okay with your leaf filter gutter protection system?
Okay. Of course, silly. We wanted you to stop by for dinner as our way of thanking you. Yes, to thank you for that free gutter inspection, the free estimate, and what was the other thing? That lifetime guarantee.
Well, Mr. and Mrs. Sparks, those are just Leaf Filter's policies. Everyone who calls Leaf Filter gets a trusted pro to come out for a free gutter inspection and estimate. And every Leaf Filter installation comes with a lifetime guarantee.
So it's not just us?
No, sir. We don't want anyone to worry about clogged gutters ever again.
You mean everyone gets this level of service?
Everyone. They just need to visit leaffilter.com/build to schedule their free inspection.
Okay, but you must be starving. You work so hard. Ready to love your gutter protection as much as we do? Visit leaffilter.com/build and get up to 30% off today.
See representative for warranty details. Promotion is 20% off plus a 10% senior or military discount. One discount per household.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
I put my pants on, just like the rest of you, one leg at a time.
With George Gale.
Except, once my pants are on, I make gold records.
AM 1230.
I could have used a little more cowbell.
KXO.
1230 KXO.